Would you like to turn around and apologize to the female employees sitting behind you at the FDIC?
I have, Senator.
Would you like to do that now?
If you ask me to, I will.
I think you should.
I apologize.
And now I think you ought to resign.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a fiery Senate hearing where Senator John Kennedy went head-to-head with FDIC Chairman Martin Gruenberg. There's so much to unpack here, from workplace scandals at the FDIC to Kennedy's scathing criticism of President Biden's policies. Stick around to hear the full breakdown of how this all unfolded and what it means for you. But before we get started, if you love staying informed and digging into the real stories behind the headlines, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a video. Let's kick things off with the first big moment. Senator Kennedy wastes no time in confronting FDIC Chairman Martin Gruenberg. He openly criticizes Gruenberg's long tenure at the FDIC, pointing out the continued issues under his leadership. Kennedy doesn't hold back, highlighting instances of inappropriate behavior toward female employees. This is where things get really uncomfortable. We're talking about reports of sexual harassment and toxic workplace culture that have plagued the FDIC for years. Now Kennedy even goes as far as demanding Gruenberg's resignation, stating that Gruenberg doesn't have the moral authority to clean up this mess. Can you imagine being in Gruenberg's shoes right then? Ouch. Kennedy goes on to hammer home his point by referring to a report that outlines the shocking behavior of FDIC leadership. It's full of disturbing allegations, from racial discrimination to sexist remarks, and Kennedy is clearly disgusted. He reads directly from the report, calling out supervisors for their shameful actions. One of the most memorable quotes? Kennedy compares Gruenberg's ability to clean up the FDIC to asking Alec Baldwin to teach a gun safety course. You've got to admit that's a pretty brutal takedown. But wait, there's more. Kennedy also takes aim at FDIC officials who were defending Gruenberg, accusing them of enabling his misconduct. He's not just after Gruenberg, he wants to hold everyone accountable. Next, he shifts gears and starts criticizing President Biden's economic policies. He argues that Biden's spending is the main reason for the soaring inflation we're all dealing with right now. He calls out the skyrocketing costs of basic goods like gas, food, and housing, especially in his home state of Louisiana. For instance, he points out that inflation in Louisiana has hit 20%, while nationwide it's sitting at 19%. These are staggering numbers, and Kennedy lays the blame squarely at the feet of Biden's spending policies, including the American Rescue Plan and the Inflation Reduction Act. In the middle of all this, Kennedy also addresses accusations of price fixing within the grocery and meatpacking sectors. He interrogates Dr. Owens, who implied that companies like Tyson and Walmart might be involved in price fixing. But Kennedy isn't convinced, pressing Owens to provide evidence. Without solid proof, Kennedy dismisses these claims, making it clear that price fixing is a serious allegation and one that shouldn't be thrown around lightly without evidence. Kennedy wraps up by emphasizing how inflation is devastating American families, particularly in states like Louisiana where incomes are lower. He predicts that the American people will take this frustration to the polls in the upcoming elections. So, there you have it, a dramatic Senate showdown that hit hard on the FDIC's internal issues and the broader economic challenges we're all facing. What do you think? Was Kennedy too harsh, or did he raise valid points about leadership and inflation? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget, if you enjoyed this breakdown and want more content like this, hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and share it with your friends. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.